I think it was good. I mean, there was lots of prayer and encouragement. Going through who we went through, we did not end up having to fundraise. That was one of the beautiful things about Catholic Charities. Catholic Church subsidizes the adoptions. It doesn't cost as much as it would through any other place. So we did not have to fundraise in that sense, but I know, like, if we did, the Lord would have provided. But just a lot of prayer and encouragement. I tend to trust in the processes of things, and actually being able to trust that He was leading us. It was a lot of like, am I doing this for my own vanity? Am I doing this to prove a point? Like, why am I really doing this? And time again, it was like just Jesus pressing in on me and just be like, just trust me. Trust me. Keep at this. Trust me.
Count the cost, and I don't mean money. The money part, everybody looks at that and they think that's the daunting part. Honestly, that might be one of the easier parts. There's great support you'll get from your community to do that if that indeed is your calling. There are going to be things that happen that are not going to be in the so-called playbook, and you got to be willing to adjust. Now, granted, you can say that's the case for any kind of parenthood, but in the adoption process, when you've already got that stress going in, you're going to get some of those other stresses that hit you, and you're going to have to be willing to roll with the punches. And like you said, have a community. Sometimes you'll have to lean on them, and it will challenge you spiritually. From our vantage point, or at least from my vantage point, I didn't think there was anything bitter about it. I can point to a lot of things that were downright tough and difficult. I would not say bitter. I can say that the wait had its challenges. I think the challenges that we also had when Abigail was born, she spent the first week on advanced life support. They weren't quite sure she was going to make it out of there, and she spent the better part of 7 weeks in the NICU. Yes, that was tough, and it was demanding. So I can point to some things that were difficult along the way. I wouldn't say that it was bitter. Sweet? Absolutely. I mean, if anybody who looks at Abigail and can't say that there was a sweet element to the adoption, I would question their humanity.
This is pretty sweet. This is the sweet part of adoption.